Greeting and welcome back to another episode of your Dr. DIY channel. Today's video we are going to show you a demonstration how to remove a Mazda CX5 front right drive shaft because the rubber boot have already gave way. First things first, we have to loosen up that screw which is size 32. Before you loosen up, get your socket in and your breaker bar in. When the tire is on the floor, loosen it up, then you jack up and undo all the tire screws, remove the rim. Of course, you got to secure it properly with your tripod stand and also anchor the back wheel with a brick. Okay, once we take out the tire, now we can undo this. So before we undo the nut, please bear in mind we are going to remove this whole thing upwards. So the absorber need not to remove. We got to remove the steering joint, okay, this screw, so this thing will be down. And then we got to undo this clip. Just pull out, remove this brake pipe, okay, remove this ABS sensor wire, okay, by just pulling it, right? And then we got to undo the thyroid joint screw to bring down this lower arm. We are doing that is because this drive shaft, the clip is loose and you can see there are surface crack. Okay, so this drive shaft is loose and grease is coming up from the side. So once the drive shaft nut has already been taken out, the ball joint nut has been taken out, so this thing is now okay, ready to come out. And we put it aside likewise. Okay, so now the drive shaft can be taken out, but we got still two more screws to undo. Okay, you can see the clip is loose and you can see the grease is coming out. So this is the drive shaft. Okay, there are two screws, size 12, 1 and 2 on top, which is this bracket holding the drive shaft. So we got to undo these two screws, hence we can gently take or remove the shaft out from the gearbox. So that's what we are doing now. So the drive shaft have been taken out. So by right it should come out one piece because the clip is loose, so it came out like this. So now this is loose. When the drive shaft is spinning at high speed, all the grease is subjected towards the engine of the car, and possibility now there is sand inside here. We have to investigate. Okay, so a quick update. These are the surface. All the grease has came out from the loose drive shaft boot cover. Okay, so we are going to gently clean it. Okay, so we are going to use this clip now, this first type of clip. There is a special tool involved. This is a special tool. This place is to cut the clip. This place is to tighten up the clip. Okay, so let's put in the clip. Now what we are going to do, this is already considered locked, so we are going to bend this thing over. And then you can see it's already bent, so now we have to cut, right? So we are going to cut now. So we just turn this thing. So this is done. So you see it's already cut, and then simply hit with the hammer. So This is the way how you use the normal clip. Okay, so now we are going to show you the method to use a different type of clip. Okay, so this clip requires a different special tool, which is this guy. Okay, this is to clamp here. So we can either use this, or we can also use this type of plier. This is a grip plier. Can you see? It's to grip. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to put it in first. Okay, so the dry shaft boot has been replaced, the clips have been installed. Okay, so we are going to fix the dry shaft now. Make sure this is all clear, okay, from any debris, because this part is going to go into the gearbox, and this part here should be free from any scratches, okay, because this is where the oil seal is going to sit down. The oil seal is basically mounted on the gearbox itself. Okay, so we have already secured it, so now we're going to take this, slowly push it into the wheel assembly. Just gently twist it. Okay. Okay, so the drive shaft have already been installed, okay, together with the bracket, okay, holding the drive shaft. We have already tightened up this according to the top. This is size 32, and then we have also installed the ball joint screw size 14. We have tightened up. The stabilizer size 14 we have tightened up. We have also tightened up size 17 of the steering tie rod. We have fitted all the ABS wire clips back. We need to put the car on the ground.